Game's over. 2-1 Arsenal. Mansfield have been removed from the FA Cup by Arsenal. We move on to.
You made that sound easier than it was.
Who did?
You say removed.
Who? I did.
Yeah.
Did I say it well then?
Scraped.
No, you make it sound like we slapped them.
Scraped.
No, we removed them.
Yeah, but you make it sound so like clinical that we just. It wasn't like that.
Who are these people?
Should have been like that. But
Yeah, I think it's either like the chairman or the owner or something.
The man of the match was actually, the official man of the match was a Mansfield player.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Him.
Deserved.
Cool. Well, so anyway, Mansfield are out of the FA Cup. A very edgy 2-1 performance from
Why is
Arsenal.
Nico complaining?
Edge of your seat, nerve-wracking.
He must be complaining about maybe some of the tackles.
Probably. That's what he complained about saying. So, got the job done. Quick super chat in from @Diana Fowler. Rather mid-game for FA Cup than the Prem, to be honest. Thank you for resending that in. Yeah, I mean, look. What do you think of that performance? The whole game.
It wasn't great, but how many times have we said that this season?
At this point, it's like we should just accept it.
And how many times do we keep winning games and moving on into next
And that
rounds?
is at the end of the day, that is all that matters. On Monday's draw, we will be in it. That's. But I've got to say, I mean, it wasn't. I mean, I predicted 4-0, and it wasn't nowhere near that type of game.
It was anything but that.
You were way out with that. Oh, you're the deluded gooner.
No, I mean, that's what I thought. But like I said, credit to Mansfield. They made it difficult for us, man. And what I was impressed about Mansfield is that when they got the opportunity, they did try and get forward and try and, you know what I mean? And they didn't spew it. They were in there right till the end. You even saw right at the end there, didn't you? Nkapia had to come across and make that tackle. So it's not like they were sitting deep and just hoping that something would happen. They were trying to make things happen. Ultimately, we were better than them, but they gave us a good test.
I think they gave it absolutely everything, Mansfield. I think like you have to give them a lot of credit because, you know, they've got their own battles in the league to worry about, but the FA Cup, you know, it's held so high and so well respected that, you know, it's never a game that I think should be thrown away. Obviously, Arsenal are coming to your ground. It's an unbelievable day out. It's, you know, the biggest game they'll have all season, and they've absolutely rose to the occasion today. Like, they played really well. So I think they should hold their heads extremely high because they gave us a proper game of football. We scraped the win against them, and they made it really tough. And that's what you want to see from, you know, lower league opposition when they play against these sorts of clubs. So, yeah, testament to them and their club.
Well said.
Yeah.
Fire.
Would have loved to see more goals and a better attack, better output, but, you know, can't really complain. You know, we're through to the next round, and it's always nice to see Noni getting a goal. I feel like that was big for him. Good for his confidence as well, and always lovely seeing Eze getting a goal as well. Yeah, on to the next.
Yeah.
We were talking before about players that needed goals today, and I think Noni and Eze are two players that definitely benefit from scoring, and two players that probably needed a goal. So you hope that they can carry this on into Champions League, Premier League, and just, you know, it's really good to see Eze score because he's been quiet, bar a couple games against Spurs, which I'm happy that he rose for those games, but he's someone that has so much potential. We know what he's about because we've seen him play at Palace in the Prem for so many years. So we know he's got so much quality. It's just about how do we get the best out of him. So yeah, that was a proper Eze goal today. So that was buzzing with that.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I think like you've picked up two players, Medwake and Eze, to score, and the way they scored, you know, they were very good finishes. Noni getting on the score sheet, and then listen, I love it when a player comes on the pitch and after a minute the ball's in the back of the net, you know, and the way it was done. I think that's, again, you've got to give some credit to Arteta for making a change. That change worked. Listen, and a minute later, and it wrapped the game up. it was a tough, it was a tough game. It was, Mansfield, listen, fair play to them. They made it physical. I said before the game, they want to get anything out of it, get physical and, play to your strengths. They did. They got a goal. There's been teams that have failed to score against us, and defensively we're good, albeit this defence is not, obviously, there's players missing. And again, Laurie, when you were saying about at the end of it, Hincapié, that does sum up Pierre Hincapié. This guy, what we're seeing, it's very exciting that how he is starting to perform and what he brings to this team is a level of steel and a level of quality.
At the moment, when you consider that even though we're doing so well, there are a number of players at Arsenal that, for whatever reason, are not on their best form or underperforming. He's one of the shining lights, without a doubt. He's one that every week he's performing consistently. I think he'll probably play on, not probably, he will play on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Leverkusen.
Yeah, it looks like Calafiori might be...
That didn't look good, did it? But anyway, there are a number of players at the moment that, as I said, despite us doing so well, they're not in their best moments in terms of form. But you can't say that about Hincapié. He's one of the ones that are shining right now.
Definitely. So at Jared Palmer, 1991. Ella.
That's me.
That is you. Saying, if you hate Arsenal, you'd like we struggled. So everyone then. Laughing face emoji.
Was that English?
Yeah, I didn't understand.
Yeah, so I am actually reading it like it is. Ella, saying if you hate Arsenal, you'd like we struggled. So everyone then.
Well,
I think he's trying to say that you would like...
Ella, saying if you hate Arsenal, you'd like we struggled. So everyone then.
I literally have no idea what that means. If you want to re-jungle the words...
I thought it was me at first.
Put it together, then I will respond, but I don't know what that means.
Did you use the words hate in any way?
Ella's saying if you hate Arsenal, you'd like we struggled, so everyone then. Is that like...
Oh, I know what he's saying. So if you hate Arsenal, then you'd be glad that we struggled.
What?
Did you say that?
If I hate Arsenal?
No, if you hate, meaning anyone out there, if they don't like Arsenal, then they'd be glad
that we struggled in that game because it was a tough game for us.
Now they've got something to say.
Oh, saying that like people that...
hate Arsenal would be glad that we struggled.
Right. Well,
I mean,
but ultimately, more for them because we won the game in the end. Like, it wasn't pretty, similar with the last couple of performances, but, let the haters hate, I think.
Quite concerning as well because at Jared Palmer,